Iran. Echoes of empires. In the heart of the Middle East lies Iran, a land steeped in ancient history and enduring legacies. From the cradle of civilization to the complexities of the modern age, this is the story of Iran. In the heart of the Middle East, Iran stands as a living testament to the passage of time. Its ancient history and enduring legacies have shaped not only the land itself, but also the course of human civilization. From the very origins of organized society to the intricate tapestry of the modern era, Iran's story unfolds as a captivating journey through the ages. Ancient Persia c. 550 BCE, 330 BCE. Ancient Persia, also known as the Achaemenid Empire, was a grand civilization that flourished from approximately 550 BCE to 330 BCE. It emerged in the heart of present-day Iran, stretching from Anatolia in the west to the borders of India in the east, encompassing a vast expanse of territory. Key characteristics and achievements. Founding by Cyrus the Great, policy of tolerance, Cyrus Cylinder, infrastructure and governance, royal road, cultural exchange, construction projects, and enduring legacy. Ancient Persia's contributions to governance, culture, and human rights continue to resonate through the ages. Its enduring legacy serves as a beacon of enlightenment and a testament to the enduring spirit of the Persian people. Our journey begins in the 6th century BCE, when Cyrus the Great founded the Achaemenid Empire, marking the birth of ancient Persia. Under his rule, it would grow to become the largest empire the world had ever seen. The Parthians and Sasanians, 247 BCE, 651 CE. The period encompassing the Parthians and Sasanians was a pivotal area in the history of Persia, characterized by the rise and fall of empires that left an indelible mark on the region. Here are key aspects of the Parthian and Sasanian dynasties. Parthian Empire, 247 BCE, 224 CE. Originated in northeastern Iran, displacing the Seleucid Empire. Known for expert mounted archers and cultural synthesis. Flourished as a key player on the Silk Road, facilitating east-west trade. Political structure featured strong regional nobility. Sasanian Empire, 224 CE, 651 CE. Overthrew the Parthians, reviving Persian dominance. Revitalized Zoroastrianism as the state religion. Implemented military reforms, including the formidable Immortals. Left behind significant architectural and cultural legacies. Engaged in prolonged conflicts with the Roman Empire. Declined due to internal strife and fell to the Arab conquest in 651 CE. Islamic conquest and the Caliphates, 7th to 13th centuries. The period of Islamic conquest and the Caliphates marked a transformative area in the history of the Middle East and beyond. Here are key highlights. Rapid expansion. Triggered by the revelations to the Prophet Muhammad, Islamic forces rapidly expanded across the Arabian Peninsula and beyond. Battle of Yarmouk, 636 CE. A pivotal battle where Muslim forces decisively defeated the Byzantine Empire, opening the way for further conquests into Syria and Palestine. Capture of Jerusalem, 637 CE. Under the leadership of Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, Jerusalem was peacefully surrendered to Muslim forces, marking a significant event in Islamic history. Umayyad Caliphate, 661 to 750 CE. The First Caliphate, based in Damascus, extended the Islamic Empire across North Africa, the Iberian Peninsula, and into Central Asia. Abbasid Caliphate, Golden age with advancements in science, medicine, and arts. Baghdad becomes cultural and intellectual hub. The Islamic conquest and the caliphates were pivotal in shaping the cultural, intellectual, and political landscape of the Middle East and beyond. The area witnessed a flourishing of knowledge and cultural exchange that contributed significantly to world history. The Seljuks, Mongols, and Timurids, 11th to 15th centuries. This period witnessed significant geopolitical transformations and cultural interactions, leaving a profound and enduring impact on the history of the Middle East and Central Asia. Seljuks, 11th to 14th centuries. Turkic dynasty. The Seljuks, a Turkic nomadic group, established a powerful empire in the 11th century, spanning from Anatolia to Central Asia. Cultural fusion. They facilitated a vibrant cultural fusion, blending Turkic, Persian, and Islamic influences, leaving a profound mark on the region's heritage. Battle of Manzikert, 1071 C. A pivotal victory against the Byzantine Empire opened Anatolia to Turkish migration, shaping the course of history in the region. Mongols, 13th to 14th centuries. Mongol invasions. Led by figures like Genghis Khan and Hulagu Khan, the Mongols undertook relentless conquests, spanning from China to Eastern Europe. Baghdad's fall, 1258 C. Hulagu Khan's forces sacked Baghdad, signaling a catastrophic event in Islamic history, resulting in the fragmentation of successor states. Timurids, 14th to 15th centuries. Timur's Empire. Timur, or Tamerlane, a Turkic Mongol conqueror, established a vast empire across Central Asia, Persia, and parts of India. Cultural flourishing. Despite his military conquests, Timur patronized the arts and sciences, leading to a cultural renaissance within his empire. Fragmentation and successors. After Timur's death, his empire fragmented, contributing to the rise of subsequent dynasties and regional political shifts. Iran weathered invasions and dynastic changes, from the Seljuks to the Mongol onslaught. Amidst the upheaval, the rich cultural tapestry of Iran continued to evolve. The Safavids and the Age of Empires, 16th to 18th centuries. The Safavids, Ottomans, and Mughals represent the dynamic period of empires, cultural exchange, and geopolitical shifts that shaped the Middle East, South Asia, and beyond. Their legacies continue to influence the modern identities of the regions they once ruled. Safavid Empire, 1501 to 1736. Emerged in Persia, championing Welvershi Islam. Cultural renaissance in arts, with Isfahan as a cultural hub. Engaged in conflicts with the Ottoman Empire. Declined due to internal strife and external pressures. Ottoman Empire, 1299 to 1922. Vast empire spanning 3 continents, known for militarized bureaucracy. Cultural fusion of Islamic, Byzantine, and Persian influences. Reached its height of power in the 16th and 17th centuries. Mughal Empire, 1526 to 1857. Ruled over the Indian subcontinent, promoting religious tolerance. Patronized the arts, leading to architectural marvels like the Taj Mahal. Faced internal strife and succumbed to British colonial influence. The Safavid dynasty ushered in a new era of artistic and cultural flourishing. Isfahan, with its stunning architecture, became a jewel of the world. National revolution and modernization, 19th early 20th centuries. Despite the challenges and complex legacy of this period, it marked a significant phase in Iran's transition towards modernity and state building. The reforms and struggles of this era continue to shape Iran's political and social landscape to this day. Qajar dynasty, 1789 to 1925. Ascendancy of the Qajars. The Qajar dynasty emerged in Persia in the late 18th century, succeeding the Zand dynasty. Challenges and internal struggles. The Qajar period was marked by political instability, external threats, and internal conflicts. Russian and British influence. Persia faced encroachment by the expanding Russian and British empires, leading to territorial losses and economic concessions. Constitutional Revolution, 1905 to 1911. Demand for constitutionalism. Fueled by discontent with Qajar misrule and foreign interference, Iranians sought constitutional reforms and the establishment of a constitutional monarchy. Majlis and constitutional monarchy. The movement led to the establishment of the Majlis, parliament, and a constitutional monarchy, significantly limiting the monarch's powers. Repression and foreign intervention. The revolution faced suppression by reactionary forces, and foreign intervention further complicated the situation. Modernization efforts. Reforms and modernization. Reza Shah Pahlavi, who came to power in 1925, initiated a series of wide-ranging reforms aimed at modernizing Iran, including infrastructure development, education, and legal reforms. Westernization and secularization. Reza Shah implemented policies to westernize and secularize Iran, including the banning of traditional clothing and the adoption of a Western legal code. Industrialization and economic growth. Efforts were made to diversify the economy and promote industrialization, laying the groundwork for a more modern and centralized state. The Qajar era saw Iran's attempts at modernization and the constitutional revolution of 1906, as the nation grappled with the challenges of a changing world. Pahlavi dynasty and the Islamic Revolution, 20th century. The Pahlavi dynasty's rule and the subsequent Islamic Revolution were pivotal events that shaped Iran's modern history. The revolution brought about a radical transformation in governance, leading to the establishment of an Islamic republic that remains in place to this day. Pahlavi dynasty, 1925 to 1979. Reza Shah Pahlavi. Reza Shah Pahlavi, a military officer, took power in 1925, founding the Pahlavi dynasty. He aimed to modernize Iran and reduce foreign influence. Modernization and reforms. Reza Shah implemented a series of ambitious reforms, including infrastructure development, educational advancements, and legal reforms. He also encouraged westernization and secularization. Authoritarian rule. The Pahlavi dynasty's rule was characterized by centralized authority, suppressing dissent and opposition. The secret police, known as Savak, played a significant role in maintaining control. Oil nationalization. In 1951, Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh nationalized Iran's oil industry, leading to a standoff with foreign oil companies and, ultimately, Mossadegh's ousting in a coup orchestrated by the CIA and British MI6 in 1953. White Revolution. Reza Shah's son, Mohammad Reza Shah, implemented the White Revolution in the 1960s, introducing land reforms, literacy programs, and gender equality measures. However, it faced resistance from traditionalists. Islamic Revolution, 1979. Growing dissent, economic disparities, political repression, and discontent with Western influence culminated in widespread protests against the Shah's regime in the late 1970s. Ayatollah Khomeini. Religious leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini emerged as the figurehead of the revolution, calling for the establishment of an Islamic republic. Overthrow of the Shah in early 1979. Escalating protests led to the Shah's exile, and Khomeini returned to Iran to a hero's welcome. Islamic Republic of Iran. The revolution resulted in the establishment of the Islamic Republic of Iran, with Khomeini as the supreme leader, and a theocratic system of governance. U.S. Embassy hostage crisis. In November 1979, Iranian militants seized the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding 52 Americans hostage for 444 days, severely straining U.S.-Iran relations. The Pahlavi era brought both modernization and discontent. In 1979, the Islamic Revolution led by Ayatollah Khomeini transformed Iran's political landscape. The Iran-Iraq War, post-revolution Iran, and global relations, 1980s present. Iran-Iraq War, 1980 to 1988. Origins and escalation. The Iran-Iraq War began in 1980 when Iraq, led by Saddam Hussein, invaded Iran. The conflict stemmed from historical tensions, territorial disputes, and ideological differences. Devastation and casualties. The war resulted in immense human and economic costs for both countries. It witnessed trench warfare, chemical attacks, and significant loss of life. Stalemate and ceasefire. The war ended in a stalemate in 1988, with a UN-brokered ceasefire. Neither side achieved its initial objectives, and both nations were left with scars that endure to this day. Post-revolution Iran, 1980s present. Islamic Republic of Iran. The 1979 Islamic Revolution transformed Iran into an Islamic Republic, with Ayatollah Khomeini as the supreme leader. The revolution reshaped Iran's political, social, and cultural landscape. Consolidation of power. The clergy, particularly the supreme leader and the Guardian Council, have held significant authority, influencing policy decisions and elections. Economic challenges. Iran faced economic difficulties, including international sanctions and fluctuations in oil prices. Efforts to diversify the economy and attract foreign investment have been ongoing. Global relations. U.S.-Iran relations. The U.S.-Iran relationship has been characterized by periods of hostility, including the 1979 U.S. Embassy hostage crisis and subsequent sanctions. Attempts at diplomatic engagement, like the Iran nuclear deal, JCPOA, have been met with challenges. Regional dynamics. Iran's influence extends across the Middle East, with involvement in conflicts in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen. Its relations with neighboring countries, particularly Saudi Arabia, have been marked by rivalry and proxy conflicts. Nuclear program. Iran's nuclear program has been a source of international concern and diplomatic negotiations. The JCPOA, signed in 2015, aimed to limit Iran's nuclear activities in exchange for sanctions relief. However, it faced challenges and uncertainties. Human rights concerns. Iran's human rights record, including issues of political repression, freedom of expression, and treatment of minorities, has been a subject of international scrutiny. Current landscape. Domestic challenges. Iran faces internal challenges, including economic hardships, youth unemployment, and societal demands for greater freedoms and reforms. COVID-19 pandemic. Iran, like much of the world, has been impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The government's response and the economic fallout have been significant issues. The Iran-Iraq War tested the nation's resolve, and the subsequent years have witnessed Iran's role in regional geopolitics, nuclear negotiations, and its evolving relationship with the world. In conclusion, Iran's history is a tapestry of ancient civilizations, powerful empires, and modern revolutions. From the days of Persia's grandeur to the complex dynamics of the Islamic Republic, Iran's trajectory has been shaped by a myriad of cultural, political, and geopolitical influences. The ancient truths, as witnessed in archaeological marvels like Persepolis, bear testament to the enduring legacy of this land. Biblical foundations and centuries of dynastic rule further enriched its historical tapestry. The Islamic Revolution of 1979 ushered in a new era, leading to the establishment of the Islamic Republic of Iran. This event, coupled with the devastating Iran-Iraq War and subsequent challenges, fundamentally altered Iran's position in the global community. Iran's relations with the world have been marked by both cooperation and conflict. The nuclear program, regional influence, and human rights concerns continue to be focal points of international discourse. As Iran navigates the complexities of the present, the promise of a better tomorrow endures. The aspirations of its people, the resilience of its culture, and the richness of its history all contribute to a narrative of a nation with an enduring spirit. In this land of ancient echoes and modern aspirations, the story of Iran continues, a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who have shaped history for millennia. From ancient Persia to the complexities of the present day, Iran's history is a testament to the enduring spirit of its people and the nation's indelible mark on the world. Iran, echoes of empires,